Alright, so we're just playing some chill Peglin Tuition. Honestly, I might just start Super Boots. Allows me to take Gambling Chip, allows me to greed. Just a few nice things. As well as it's just a source of healing, which sources of healing are pretty good. Because you're basically just forced to get any of them if you actually want to win runs. Which is very unfortunate. Anyway, I'll probably continue with Roundel Cruci later. Since the runs weren't actually as bad as what I thought they would be. But it's still just not particularly fun. This map's not particularly great either. It's really not fun, and the runs that you were seeing, the run that you saw, which was a loss as well, was not the only run I did. Because that's just how Roundel Cruci is. I do like to upload losses that are at least interesting. I feel like it just makes for a better experience overall. Especially since, like, why would I only upload all wins? Right? It's just a bit boring. And yeah, it was actually just a very interesting run overall. I had such a solid spot, and it was a bit unfortunate how it ended, wasn't it? Boom. I basically lose no health just because Super Boots is still just a decent healing source. Okay, it's Greedo. I was actually trying to go left there. And how correct that decision was. Nice. Was really hoping for that. Try and just aim directly. Yeah, nice. I just don't feel like losing too much health. Like, even though I have a good healing source, it is something you still want to be generally pretty careful about. It depends on your healing source. Super Boots is a great healing source, but like, it's just one that's especially good when it gets magnified by other passives. But in our current situation, it's definitely not the craziest. 126 is very decent. The removal should cost 25. I don't know why it wouldn't cost 25. Yeah, but it doesn't. Something that I do not understand. Also, no, this is correct. Okay, so we'll just buy you, and honestly, we just skip the rest of this, right? It's literally trash. Like, all this minus 50% does help out some orbs, but like, what are the chances I even hit those orbs, right? Well, that's another healing source, which picking up as many healing sources as you can is just a great idea. Wow, just a random elite. You know what, I'll take it. But yeah, also picking up the Cookie plus Refresher course is just nice. Makes our refreshers much better than normal. Good stuff, good stuff. Unfortunately, hitting that last one is definitely going to be much harder than the first two. Like, I don't think we're going to get it. I can dig for it. Lamo. Perfect stuff. And then we get the refresh. And then we get the crit. Okay. Get the crit or the refresh. Or both. Oh wow. You just danced around that crit. Yep. I aimed that so that it was either going down or left. Because refresh or crit were both quite valuable. I would have preferred crit, but it wasn't happening, so I didn't care or worry about it too much. At least we get a little bit of health back when we hit it. Oh, and we even get the kill. Nice. Yeah, we're getting that fight. That is just nice. Now let's just stack up before the shot, and then we get an intentional oboe too. Alright, where's the best kind of shot like this? Nice. Good stuff. See what I mean? It's just like solid healing. Lucky Penny is really good. Hopefully, as long as I don't hit Unpretentious. Why would I hit Unpretentious, right? Wow. Okay, so we just take the good stuff and then move along. It would be nice to also pick up special one here, I feel. But it's fine to not. Remember that I needed to go right, but Trish just was telling me I wanted to go left. It's not bad. It's solid tempo, but it's not really not that crazy. That is really good. This is the way that's easy to go, luckily. Honestly, we're good with like anything here. Because like even against plants, we have intentional elbow, which is just decent. Oh no, wait. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate, actually. So we're versing Mole. We have literally nothing in terms of AoE. Which is definitely unfortunate. Luckily that's not the only thing you need against Mole. Because if you just time your big hits well, you win. It's a bit of a shame I didn't get that bomb until then, but oh well. Pick upgrading is also nice. Jeez. Add a level 2 Echo to my deck seems decent. I have no bomb synergy, so I'm literally just going to take Wall Chicken. It basically guarantees me the fight. So does that Super Boots, actually. Super Boots is just such a fun passive. But yeah, picking up the Echo in time for Area 2 is just really, really nice. It's also going to help out quite a lot in the boss fight, but yeah. Just really good to find an Echo. It's a bit of a shame that I have like 0 cash, but luckily I got the free upgrade on it. Getting that kind of stuff is always really nice. Alright, good 67, so Echo is not here then. Let's just try that, it didn't hit a crit. Jeez. No, like if you look at the course of this fight, I would say it's gone less than ideal. But then you look at the mole's health and like, apparently it's going great. I thought that would hit the crit. Unfortunate. But it doesn't matter because the fight is over. Wow. Summoning Zeku into Echob is still just one of the greatest things ever. Spam upgrade. Like what else would I take? Sapasac. You know what, that would sound tempting if I didn't literally have these two orbs in my deck. Because I have these two, both of them are really good with Glorious Suffering. Echo maybe not so much, but still very, very decent. It's not an orb that actually cares about its base damage initially, so it's fine to just chill with it. I would like to fund a double shot. That is something I would like. But my cash generation is pretty bad, and that's what, like generating like 300? Probably won't have any potential orbs I want to add to my deck. Okay, fine. Look, I did want the Echo and the Summoning Circle next to each other, but like, how about you have it at the start of my deck and the other way around? Echo is just a really, really good orb. It's honestly just a very, very good orb, just from one line it has, which is the attacks all enemies part. The Echo part's also really nice though. It allows you to do some significantly crazy things. Wow. We would have had a good Sapasac run. That is cool to know. Duplicate a random orb. It hit the pebble. I'm just very sad. Oh well, garbage event, but not much we can do. Okay, well. 3-2. I have no targeting or anything special I can do for this fight either. So let's just take a whole load of damage for no reason. I don't know, that sounds like a pretty great idea, doesn't it? I just take 5 revenge damage. What? What is happening? Like what? Let's just get the kill here. Jesus. Like, I lost that much health, and that was not even the scary part of the fight, technically. Refreshing is really good. Really, really good. There's a Morley Flower, though, as well. And a Bullpeen Hammer. Both of them are really fun. 165. I don't have the cash for it, do I? Disappointing. Nice. Super nice. I'll pop. I don't care if the passive literally is not going to do anything. Weaponized MPS just needs an example made out of it. It's just so bad. Even if it is technically going to do something, I don't want to do anything. Simple as that. So I have one extra refresh on the board and refresh it, okay. It's pretty good. Alright. Up here is pretty cool. Gets quite a bit of damage. Stuff. Oh, whoa, it didn't die. Why did I aim for a crit? Notice I had a circle, but actually the normal damage of that orb is normal. Okay. 221. I just can't do it, can I? In that case, let's just have a bit of fun. 1 health healed, yippee. Just upgraded Summoning Circle, so let's just do it. It's just a good source of healing. Kaboom. Wow, we actually got it. Shocking. So let's see what it can achieve. Maybe that was not the best shot. I was trying to do a bit of an odd thing. It did decently well, especially since the nice part about the Echo is the aftershot. Because you get to shoot 1 Summoning Circle, deals a lot of damage because it's shooting 3 Echoes, and then you shoot. Yeah, I can't do it, unfortunately. Oh well. The Echo, which retains all of the damage from the previous shot, which is kind of crazy. Damn. That was cool bouncing. Mask of Joy. It's really good for us, honestly. No point in taking safety net because we have high negative damage. Pick up the Enhanced and the Mask of Joy, really good stuff though. Great stuff. Doesn't really matter how much damage we take here, which is amazing. Bang! I kind of just wanted to shoot the next line, so I did. Whether or not it's correct, you know. I just decided it was correct right then, though, because I got to shoot one of those. Which is always fun to get to shoot. Splinter's Payment is cool. Not cool enough, though. Bang. Flaunty is quite decent, you know. It's pretty decent. Just because I have Mask of Joy, so it's actually like really good. Although it does nothing for the boss fight, so maybe I should have considered that. I think we have the scaling, but unfortunately we have orbs in our deck, which we really don't want in there. It's not that crazy. Also, there was the 4 shield per shield creation. Would have been nice. That being said, this is not really a fight. You need to actually create a favorable fight for yourself in. It's definitely It's basically just the easiest in this area, which is cool. Yeah, like he just got murdered. No, I think I should be fine. Branch of Ember. I don't see any reason why it's not Olga there is the thing. So taking the Super Boots as my starting passive, it was definitely nice early on. I'm not going to get that much more use out of it though, because I do have Infernal Ingot. It was a good start, that's for sure. I just like doing shots like that. Split up the shots. Oh, a little bit of org action. Actually do want to get the kill here just for the refresher proc. Yeah, seems good. I do just want to be like relying on the stomach circle if I can. Pretty good. Just try and get all of our picks upgraded as much as we can. Let's just go for like the same kind of shot. I think splitting my stomach circle is just a good idea. As much as I do want to be shooting down like this kind of area, I think it's just a good idea. Split it. It's fine. We are definitely scaling those, you can tell. And the boss has lost most of its health anyway. Which is in a good spot. Unfortunate. But its Eclipse Orb retains all its damage. Eclipse is just such a good orb. Even in the spots where it shouldn't be good, it's still pretty good. Bang. 2 health over, not bad. Let's see what boss passive we get here. Alright, we have Leave the Rest for later when we have Cookie and Refresher Course. It's definitely not that crazy. Although Gifts to Keep Giving actually is very fun with the other boss passive I have. Like really quite fun. It's a bit of an unfortunate boss passive in a lot of scenarios. I'm hoping that, yeah, doing stuff like that means that it's not. Yeah, it's just such a good shot to be doing. Talk about such a good shot, this map is really quite good. Also, that's such amazing healing. That's what I mean by with Super Boots, like, sometimes you just find some stuff to add with it and it's just becomes so good. Okay. Yeah, this is why I took Durable, just because he had so many pickup rates, it's actually kind of crazy. Smashed. Wow, Geist and Jackalbone both are pretty decent because I actually did pick up the Alien's Rock. I'm not taking either of them. What we got? Dumbbell or plus. I shouldn't be getting any use out of Dumbbell. Thanks to the other boss passive I picked up, I should be getting much faster at this point. 469. They're both the same, right? Yeah, they're both exactly equivalent. Refresh moving is sure. Let's just do it. What's the shot? That. Perfect. Wow, a little bit of Reflex this time. That would have been fun. I think picks contribute to damage doesn't mean that it gets procced another time, but it could. And if it did, then I should have picked it up. If it didn't, then I'm in a fine spot, that's for sure. It is just better I had far left, right? Yeah. Just for cash regions for the shop. Maybe there'll be a summoning circle I want to buy, that kind of thing. Okay, we have good healing and we have intentional overlay, so I'm really not scared about this fight. But as I said last run, this fight can be quite an issue for... Cool, I forgot about that. Quite a few decks. These guys are not the most friendly, should we say? Oh, well, actually, sorry, they're a bit too friendly. I guess going around and trying to hit the bombs is the best way to get my my cash. Bombs don't refresh though. Doesn't really matter, but it's just a thing. Alright, the pigs have 3 durable. Concentrication? No. We are not versing Coin Dragon, so we do not need to think about concentrication. Complex Claw probably does nothing, but doesn't really matter. Turned. This is definitely a bad matchup for us. But it's still honestly pretty insane, isn't it? Like, the boss passives that we pick up actually have really good synergy together, which is nice. I feel like more often than not, I find myself not being able to pick up gifts that keep giving, which is a shame because it's a very interesting passive. But this was definitely a situation where I could pick it up, and it is putting in good work. Alright, so we don't have pockets anymore. We don't need it. I have one fight after the shop, so yeah. PS crit also refresh. I have no extra crits. I have 2 extra crits on the board. Well, that's a done deal then. Do I have any kind of navigation inflation? I don't. Which means I'll be quite happy when this just does that. Because that's a lot of healing. No crit, but we did hit refresh. Man, going through and hitting all of those upgraded pigs is just so nice. Like, look at how much they get upgraded. It's crazy. Yep, and then we get to shoot Matilsk into Echo. Was that? No, that was just Olga. I thought we had Overwhelmer for a second. Because that way it dealt the damage. 300 cash. I mean, surely that's enough upfront cash. I just want to do that before the boss fight because that's fun. We're doing a good job of taking one shot, getting extra cash, and then just going. Alright, we get this fight again, which should be fine. I think we got much more favored into it since last time, just because of... Let's also refresh here. I remember there was something that made it much better, but not what. Quite solid. Perfect stuff. It was just so good. I know I might have said that once or twice, but it's very good. Good bang. Nice and fast. 310 cash, not bad. We managed to do a very good job of getting a lot of passives here. And I mean, there's only one pick here, right? Like, boom, wow, Spinception. Look at the value, it's so good. Around 13 cash should be more than enough to buy whatever we want to buy. No ambidextry, unfortunately. I was really hoping for it. Those orbs in this store are good. We have enough that we can actually buy any orb we want here. In this fight, which is pretty cool. Oh wow, we also get this shot. Well, let's do stuff. $3,000 damage? Yeah, not bad. I love how these pegs are just like 69 and the pegs over here just 0 upgrades. Is that the highest peg we have? Yeah, literally the highest peg we have, that's cool. No 100s? 87, 88. No 100s, oh well. I don't know though, that seems pretty good to me. Just because of Summoning Circle. That's why I do it. Alright. Hitting crits is amazing, hitting refreshes is amazing, and we just dealt 2,000 damage, shot 1, when we have Glory Suffering. That's not insane, I don't know what it is. Pretty sure he's actually just dead in the next 2 shots, which is crazy. It's like after this one, because it's Summoning Circle into Echo. So that's just like guaranteed to deal infinite damage, really. Yeah. Boom, and then... Boom. Surely you can get to 2300, right? Yep. As I thought, you're just dead. Like, this deck is just insane. We have 3 really, really good orbs in here. Like, insane single target damage. Sonic Circle is just like the best orb in the game. Because whatever it would be the best orb in the game can be shot 3 times. And even the ones like Restored that don't actually get benefits, it's still really good to be shooting with Sonic Circle. Like, it's just 3 orbs. And then Egg Orb is just like the best AoE in the game, I think. Right? Like, what else? Poltergeist is really good, that's the thing, but I'd say Egg Orb is still just better. Anyway, boss passives, this is a really fun combo to hit. Like, durable and spam upgrading, it's really, really good. Like, we were getting actual just tons of damage. We got 2,000 damage turn 1 on the boss. Like, that's crazy. Anyway, Super Boost starting passive, it really just goes to show that, like, having healing always is just a good idea. We got a lot of use out of this. We got a lot of use out of Cookie, and a lot of use out of Intentional Oboe. Like, I think we healed at least, like, 50 or 60 health in Area 1 alone. Kinda crazy. Anyway, refreshing that game was really just what made it, wasn't it? Lucky Penny for the extra crits was nice just to boost our damage until we hit this, and then it didn't really matter more until we hit this, which is still just such a fun passive. Spinception Grubby Gloves should have been fun, but we barely got any use out of it. It dealt at most like less than 100 damage that game. Kind of crazy, as in like the combination of them both. Obviously, Grubby Gloves probably dealt a tiny bit more than that, probably less than 300. Anyway, Enhanced Gunpowder got me 2 passives, I think, which way more than I expected anyway. Olga, I just had a bunch of really nice stuff that run. Peggle Intuition is just always a fun class.